So in the previous class we saw one problem on DITFFT. Now let us go on for the second problem. So the question is, given x of t is equal to t plus 1 by 8 for the range of t from 0 to 8 by 5, obtain x of k using 8-point DITFFT algorithm. Assume x of t is sampled at 5 samples per second. So what is the given data? They have given x of t. Okay. X of t is equal to t plus 1 by 8 for t ranging from 0, if 8 by 5 is 1.6. Okay. Now what they have told us, they have told x of t is sampled at 5 samples per second, which gives us the data f of s, which is equal to 5 hertz. Now I need to find out t of s, which is equal to 1 by fs, which is equal to 1 by 5, which is equal to 0.2 seconds. Okay. Now if I write the sampled version of x of t, so x of n, the sampled version, which is equal to x of t, where t is equal to n into ts. Now let me expand this by substituting the values of n and let us see what we are going to get. That is, if n is equal to 0, x of 0 will be equal to, instead of t I need to replace it with x of nts, n is 0, 0 into ts is 0, so it is nothing but equal to x of 0 only. Here x of 0 is nothing but equal to x of 0. So if I substitute t as 0, here the value of t is 0, okay. If t is 0 in this particular equation, it becomes 1 by 8, okay. So what is the value of x of 0? It is nothing but equal to 1 by 8, the first value. T is 0, so it gives us 1 by 8. Similarly, if n is equal to 1, so x of 1 will be equal to x of t, which is equal to, the value of n is 1, the value of ts is 0.2, so the value of t will be equal to 0.2. So if t is equal to 0.2 in this equation, it becomes 0.2 plus 1 by 8, which is equal to 1.2 divided by 8. Similarly, I need to find out all the values for n, that is from 2 up to 7. Why up to 7? They have told us to use how many point DFT? 8-point DFT. So the capital N value is 8. If that is 8, we know small n ranges from 0 to n minus 1. So I need to find out the same thing. So x of 2 will be equal to x of t, which is equal to, n value is 2, t value is 0.2, 2 into 0.2 is 0.4. This will be equal to, t is 0.4 plus 1 is 1.4 divided by 8. So if I substitute all the values for n from 3, x of 3 is 0.2, x of 4 is 0.225, x of 5 is 0.25, x of 6 is 0.275, x of 7 is 0.3. Now we found out x of n, so let me write the sequence for x of n. So x of n will be equal to, x of 0 is 0.125, x of 1 is 0.15, x of 2 is 0.175, x of 3 is 0.2, x of 4 is 0.225, x of 5 is also 0.25, x of 6 is 0.275 and x of 7 is 0.3. So like this, if they give x of t, that is time domain signal, we need to convert it into x of n. So now we got the sequence. To this sequence I need to apply DITFFT algorithm and I need to find out x of k. I have written the butterfly structure. Since they have told n is equal to 8, if I express this in form of 2 power v, it is nothing but 2 power 3. So the value of v is equal to 3, which tells 3 stages. So this is the first stage, second stage and this is the third stage. So we all know in DITFFT algorithm the input will be in bit reversed order. I have tabulated the input also. Now I need to find out what is the data at this particular point. The signal coming from this point is 0.125 and from this branch, after multiplying with omega 8 power 0, which is equal to 1, the signal coming here is 0.225. So adding the data, these two things, we get 0.35. Similarly here, I need to subtract this from this particular thing. Why? This value is multiplied with minus 1. So, here the data coming is 0.125 and again here the data is minus 0.225. So, if I subtract those two, the value which I get is minus 0.1. Okay. 5 is subtracted with 5, 0, 2 with 2 is 0. So, 0.1 minus 0.2 is minus 0.1. Similarly, coming to this step, here the signal coming is 0.175 and here the signal is 0.275. So, if I add this, 5 plus 5 is 10, 0 carry 1, 4 plus 7 plus 7 is 14, plus 1 15. So, 5 again it is 0.45. Correct? Similarly, I need to do the same thing here. So, what I get is minus 0.1. So, if I subtract these two things, at this particular point these two signals are meeting and the value which I am going to get is plus 0.4 and this signal is multiplied with minus 1 and here I get it as minus 0.25 and the signal from this branch is 0.15. So, here the value is minus 0.1. Again here the signal is 0.2 and from this branch the signal is 0.5. So, 0.2 plus 0.3 is, this is 0.3. So, 0.2 plus 0.3 is 0.5 and again here the signal is minus 0.1. So, we are ready with the input for the second stage. What I have done is this should be multiplied with 1 and you get the same thing and this has to be multiplied with omega 8 power 2. So, omega 8 power 2 is nothing but minus j. So, multiplying minus j to this, it gives us minus j 0.1. So, minus into minus becomes plus. So, I have written here the same thing I have done for these two things also. Now, if I find out the value at this particular point, it is equal to 0.8. Why? This is one signal, that is 0.35 and the second signal is from this point, that is 0.45, it gives us 0.8 and at this point one signal is 0.1, the second signal coming is plus j 0.1. Again here it is 0.35, here it is minus 0.45, the value will be minus 0.1 and here the signal is minus 0.1. This is getting multiplied with minus 1 and we get it as minus j 0.1. Similarly, here the signal is 0.4, here the signal is 0.5, it gives us 0.9. Here the signal is minus 0.1 and from this branch the signal is, this has to be j. Here the value is minus 0.1 and this is minus j, that gives us plus j 0.1. So, this signal is coming here, it becomes plus j 0.1. Finally, here the signal is 0.4 and here the signal is 0.5. So, it gives us minus 0.1. Why? 0.5 is multiplied with minus 1. Similarly, coming to this point, the signal coming from this branch is 0.1 and the signal, this is multiplied with minus 1, this is nothing but equal to minus j 0.1. Now, what we need to do? This 4 signals comes as it is here. So, this signal should be multiplied with the Twiddle factor term and then we need to find out the output sequence, that is x of k. So, we are clear till here. What I have done is I have directly written the answers. I want you people to try for the third stage. So, the value of x of 0 is 1.7, x of 1 is minus 0.1 plus j 0.2414, x of 2 is minus 0.1 plus j 0.1, x of 3 is minus 0.1 plus j 0.0414, x of 4 is minus 0.1, x of 5 is minus 0.1 minus j 0.0414, x of 6 is minus 0.1 minus j 0.6, x of 7 is minus 0.1 minus j 0.2414. So, tabulate all those things in a sequence, that gives us x of k. This is how we can find out the DFT for any given sequence or a function with the help of DIT-FFT algorithm. Now, let us see a problem how to find out IDFT using DIT-FFT algorithm. The question to find out the IDFT is compute x of n using DIT-FFT algorithm given x of k which is equal to 16 followed by 7 zeros. So, one thing which you need to observe in the butterfly structure is in the DIT-FFT algorithm to find out DFT, the structure was vice versa of this. First we had the 2 butterfly structure, then 4, then finally the 8 lines. Here it is vice versa of that, that is the first difference. The second difference is in the problems where we try to find out DFT, the input was in bit reversed order and the output was in normal order, whereas whenever you try to find out IDFT using DIT-FFT algorithm, the input is in normal order, but the output will be in bit reversed order. That is the second difference. And the third important thing which you need to keep in mind is, so whenever it was DFT, to find out DFT using DIT FFT algorithm, here the omega powers were omega 8 power 0, omega 8 power 1, omega 8 power 2 and omega 8 power 3. Whereas whenever you try to find out IDFT, it will be omega 8 to the power of minus 0, omega 8 to the power of minus 1, omega 8 to the power of minus 2, omega 8 to the power of minus 3. So these are the three differences which you need to keep in mind. Okay. Before starting this problem, you need to compute all these values as we did in the DFT problems also. Now I will start the problem directly. So the sequence is given. So x of 0 is 16, 1 is 0, 2 is also 0, 3 is 0. All the samples are 0 other than x of 0. Okay. Now coming to this point, the signal coming from this branch is 16, the signal coming from this branch is 0, 16 plus 0 is 16 only. At this particular branch, 0 is coming, here also 0, so this becomes 0. Again at this point, here the data is 0, here also the data is 0, so 0 plus 0 is 0. Finally coming to this point, here the signal is 0 and again here from this branch also 0, this gives us 0. Okay. Coming to this point, here the signal coming is 16, here it is minus 0, this gives us 16. So since rest of the samples are 0, the data at all these points gives us 0 only. Now if I write the input to second stage, we are ready with the output of first stage, let me write the input to second stage. So since nothing has to be multiplied, 16 comes directly here, 0 here, 0 here, 0 here. Again 16 has to be multiplied with omega 8 power minus 0. So omega 8 power minus 0 is nothing but equal to e power 0. We know e power 0 is nothing but equal to 1. So 16 plus 1 is 16. So whatever may be the values of this twiddle factor, so all are multiplied with 0. So what we get? 0. Okay. So coming to this point. So signal from this branch is 16, this branch is 0. So that gives us 16. Correct. Again at this point, 0 and 0, 0. 16 and 0, 16, 0 and 0, 0. Okay. Coming to this point, so here it is 16, 0, again here it is 16, 0. So the value of omega 8 power minus 0 is 1. Okay. Now the value of omega 8 power minus 2, I have calculated this and I will write the values directly, so that is j. Okay. Now if I write the input to third stage, this comes directly here, this is 0, 16, 0 into j is 0, again the 16 comes directly here, 0 comes here, 16 comes here, this 0 comes here, fine. Let me find out the output of third stage. At this point, here the signal is 16, here it is 0, so 16. At this point it is 16 and 0, again 16. So at this point it is 16 because of these two branches. At this point again it is 16 and 0, 16, 16 and 0, 16. At this point 16 and 0 it is 16. At this particular point 16 and 0 it is 16. At this point it is 16 and 0, 16. So here it should be minus 1. I have missed minus 1 here. Even though you multiply minus 1 to 0, it gives us 0 only. Okay. Now all the samples should be divided by n. So what is the value of n according to the given data? So how many samples we have? 8 samples. So if I divide 16 by 8, so what is the value which I am going to get? 16 by 8 is nothing but equal to 2. So this gives us 2. So after this it is 16 by 8. 16 by 8. The value of n is 8, not 2. Okay. Why am I dividing it by 1 by n? Remember the IDFT formula, x of n is equal to 1 by n summation k ranges from 0 to n minus 1 x of k into e power j 2 pi k n by n. So that entire summation part is done until this step. that 1 by n is left out. So what I am doing, I am dividing this entire sample with 1 by n. Since the value of n was 8, I have divided all the data with 8. So if I divide, so all the value will be equal to 2. Why 2? Because we have the same value, so we get it as 2. Fine. So if I tabulate all those things, what I am going to get? The question which they told, find x of n, compute x of n. Let me tabulate. That is, x of n is equal to x of 0 is to, x of 1 is to, x of 2 is to, x of 3 is to, x of 4 is to, x of 5 is to, 6 and 7 are also 2. So did I find out the 8-point IDFT for the given x of k? Yes. So this is how we can find out IDFT with the help of DIT-FFT algorithm. The three important things which you need to remember is the butterfly structure for DFT and IDFT using DIT-FFT algorithm is vice versa. The diagram is different for both. The second thing is, using DIT-FFT algorithm, if I find out DFT, the input will be in bit reversed order and the output will be in normal order. That is the second thing. The third thing is, the twiddle factor term is omega n to the power of r, that is omega n to the power of 0, omega n to the power of 1, omega n to the power of 2 and omega n to the power of 3. Whereas, if I come to IDFT, so first we get the 8 butterfly structure, then 4, then 2. The second difference is, the input is in normal order but the output is in bit reversed order. The third thing is, the twiddle factor terms which we use will be, the power of those will be minus, that is omega a to the power of minus 0, omega a to the power of minus 1, omega a to the power of minus 2, omega a to the power of minus 3. Keep these three differences in mind. Read the question properly whether they have told you to find out DFT or IDFT using DIT-FFT algorithm or DIFFT algorithm, which we will be studying in upcoming classes. So thank you for today's session.